Happy Saturday. Happy long weekend, technically? Technically? Not that I can... No. The only reason you can even keep track of the days is because I'm streaming. If I wasn't streaming, I would never know what day it was. Such is the life. The life of the quarantine. But yeah. What? Alright. Hello. I haven't finished my coffee yet, so like, not entirely awake. I usually get halfway through and I'm like, yeah, I'll just start the stream now. And then I'm all sleepy. Right, we're in the middle of Leiston Fortress. I couldn't quite remember exactly where I left off. And I was like, do I have doors to do? Oh wait, we finished all the moon doors. Oh, feels good. Feels good. I'm probably gonna come across the store door, like, immediately. And the only door unturned is Extreme Arena. Yeah, I remember where we... Okay, I remember where we were. I'm just gonna regain some CP.
I'll save you!
Just want to get rid of that ferret.
Prepare to meet your skin!
This building is the command center. Was the army compensating for something with this thing or what? Looks like there's about 3 floors to it, that right? We never saw any staircases leading up to the next floor when we were here last time. There has to be one somewhere, right? The building was deliberately designed to confuse would-be intruders, and unless the layout has changed significantly compared to the real fortress, one of the doors in here will lead us to the staircase leading up. Okay. These trials will be like none that we faced ever before. The whole conversation felt pointless and redundant. I think that'll continue to be my sticking point on this game, where I'm just like, really? Zero? Really? I don't remember what Kevin's attack is, but really? Yeah, I'm definitely very strong for this place. Alright, I just don't want them to get the jump on me. That's the thing. Why are there prisoners and like...
My. That was easy.
As always, I'm low on Mirage. Thieving attempt failed. Minus 20 charisma. Kevin briefly considers taking the chest as a new weapon, but it's not quite Bowie enough. Fruity temptation? You realize that was in my stomach until just now, right? Yuck. A small plate of window glass lies on the bottom of the empty box. Alas, another unexpected chest pain. Ha 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 ha. I'm not awake enough to be witty. I am so sad though. Like, I went to bed earlier, I was getting more sleep, and then somehow instead of hitting snooze, I hit dismiss, which is impressive because for snooze you can tap it. For dismiss, you have to specifically swipe. Amazing and sparkling food. See a human skeleton that wasn't in there before. Like, every day I have this goal. It's like, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start my stream around the time I want to start my stream. Never fucking, it just doesn't keep, it's just every day. It really sucks mentally because then you just like wake up every day. You start your day with a failure every day. It's a horrible trap that I get up putting myself into. It's pretty good food. Hey Everike, how you doing? Excuse me, could you scratch my black back, please? Causing terrible, terrible damage across this kingdom. How does it feel? I knew there was going to be a star door. I can call that one. The Repenting Patriot. Is that not Richard? And, like, I require Richard to get in here? Sometimes I think they're not even trying to, like, be vague about their hints. Are you playing the Terraria update? Oh my, look at all of this. I hope it will prove useful. Oh, we're gonna see his civilian life. I see. You sure found out a lot. With this many potential sales routes, I've got nothing to fear. I'll be able to make my move into the Erebonian capital as soon as I'm ready with this kind of information. You asked us to investigate the current situation with regards to ornament sales in Erebonia, so I centered my investigation around stores in the region itself. You did a fantastic job too. Still, the problem of transport remains. After all, Old Borden's got his grubby hands all over the international liners already. It's true that the Borden family has preferential access to 40% of the load capacity of international airliners leaving Liberal for Erebonia. However, they are no longer the only available option. There are now private carriers as well. Here are some supplementary materials regarding that issue. You certainly come prepared, don't you? Well, this request ended up taking a little longer than originally anticipated. Consider this a little extra on us in exchange. Like those who think 2 steps ahead, you sure you don't want to come and work for me? I'd pay you handsomely. Certainly, Flower, do you think highly enough of my skills to offer? I'm not sure I have what it takes to be successful in the cutthroat world of business, though. I'm a rather timid man, you see. Come now, you can't fool me. Oh well. Do keep my offer in mind, if you would. Please allow us to escort you out. Oh, since I have you here, maybe I should give you one more thing to look into. I've already had Simon get started, but I'm not sure he's up to the task. I'd be happy to help if I can. Will this be another request to research a foreign market? I certainly will. Oh, look what you got over there. Perfect. This place right here. Ord State. It's an unusual choice. It's quite a small place. That just makes it easier to seize a majority in the market. Small as it is, it's not like it isn't accessible by airliner. What market there may be there is all but free for the taking right now. Do you want us to research the potential size of the market there, in other words? Shall we focus entirely on the orbit market, or broaden the scope of our investigation and look into the market in general? The market in general. Do you think you can do it? With ease. With ease. I'll get in touch with one of our staff members stationed near the state right away and begin weighing options. That's what I wanted to hear. I'll be back here next week anyway. We can discuss the details then. Ta-ta! Until then, take care. Or it's quite far inland. Weren't the Rains brothers in that general area of the continent? Yes, they are. I'll get in contact with them later. Thank you. She's not a merchant of Bose for nothing, is she? She's always coming in with such interesting, ambitious requests. She's not half as ambitious as you are. I think you may be overestimating me a little there. Well, can you show our next visitor in? Certainly. Hello there, Alan. Sorry for dropping in on you again. Just wanted to get your input on another little something regarding the city's finances. Oh, that won't be a bother at all. Please take a seat. So what exactly can I help you with today? Seems to be going rather well with this business now, don't you think? Indeed. Although, I admit that it's taking me time to just my days being so peaceful. I do miss having a sense of tension in my life. That's something you'll just have to live with, I'm afraid. We're civilians now, not soldiers. That's true enough. In any case, it's an honor to be able to live and work with you in the city where you were born, Your Excellency. Kanone, I really would prefer it if you addressed me as Sir now. My apologies, sir. There's no need to apologize. Well, I think we should probably go inside. I'm not sure I like the look of the sky. Couldn't be. Sir? Something the matter? Oh, it's nothing of much importance. I just noticed that we seem to have mistakenly received another letter intended for the mayor. It's understandable that it keeps happening given that this building was previously his, but it is a tad troublesome nonetheless. I suppose I better go and deliver to him. It could be something important. Now, sir? Couldn't it wait? Seems like it's going to start raining any minute. It's not too far. Even if it does start raining, I won't be exposed to it for long. Can I ask you to handle the regular reports in the meantime? Yes, of course. There's no mistaking it. That letter was sealed in a special way we used in the intelligence division. The letter itself is a meaningless decoy. The real message is concealed in how the envelope itself is sealed. It's come to the landing port. Someone from the intelligence division is calling me in hopes of speaking to me. Most likely because they bear a deep-seated resentment towards me and what I did to them. And I have a duty to go and see them. After all, I was their commander. I was the one who pushed their life off the rails and ruined their future. I've been waiting for you. So it was you, Sender. Indeed. It's good to see you again, Colonel. I'm pleased to see you're still well. I'm not a colonel anymore, Sender. Though I feel as though saying as much has become a hobby. No one around me seems willing to correct themselves. Oh, I'm aware, but today I intend to address you as Colonel nonetheless. I called you here because I have something that I need to ask you. I hope you can forgive me for forcing you to come out here with the weather so poor. If I can answer your questions, I will. Don't feel as if you need to hold back on my account. If you can't accept something in the answer I give you, by all means say so. Then I'll get straight to the point. Why did you leave the army behind, Colonel? What happened to your love for your country? So dramatic. I see you. At least, return to the military. I was relieved to see that, in truth. You were always an exceptionally capable soldier, even back in the military academy. If you hadn't had the misfortune of meeting me, if you hadn't had the misfortune of being caught up in my foolishness, you would probably be a field officer by now. Truly sorry about what I did to you. Please don't get me wrong, Colonel. I don't in any way blame you or harbor resentment for what you did. You thought about what was best for this country more than anyone else I know. Your patriotism was genuine and heartfelt. I don't regret following you at all. I'm honored that I could. It's certainly true that doing so has become a significant obstacle in my chances of promotion, but I couldn't care less about that. As long as I can continue to serve in the military, to serve the country I love with all my heart, I am happy. Know that I harbor no ill feelings towards you regarding the past. But, what are you doing now? You used to worry for this country's future more than any of us. You cared for it more than any other. Yet instead of picking yourself up and trying to work for your nation again, you left the army behind. Now you're running some sort of company that deals with the rich? Just what happened to your patriotism? I beg of you, return to the military. You're a capable man. Those skills of yours would be a valuable asset to the force, and it's where you should be using them. Sorry, Cinder. I cannot ever return to the army again. Why? Why, Colonel? You've repented more than enough for your actions. Both General Morgan and Brigadier General Bright actively desire your return. I and all the other soldiers in my position would be overjoyed to have you in our ranks again. So why? Why do you look at me with that sad expression and tell me that it's not possible? Why would you apologize to me? Make no mistake, Cinder, I haven't abandoned my love for my country. It burns as brightly in my heart as it ever did. But what I did was truly terrible. I organized a coup d'etat destabilizing this nation and disrupting the lives of countless people. Thanks to the help of all those around me, I was able to realize what a foolish mistake I'd made. Yet in my heart, I feel exactly the same way I always did. Not sure what you mean. In spite of all that happened, my love for my country is unchanged. I still feel the blind desire to do anything I can to aid Liberal, no matter how reckless or dangerous it may be. I'm the same man I was when I plotted that coup d'etat, and not a thing has changed. That thought center terrifies me. You didn't leave the military because you had lost your love for your country. You're saying that you left it because you still love your country. Forgive me, I have no right to be making excuses to you and trying to justify myself. Not after I dragged all of you down with me and ruined your lives forever. Surely I'm sorry for what I did to you and all the other members of the division. Please don't misunderstand. I didn't leave the army in an attempt to run from my own weakness. Nor did I leave it because I was ashamed of the treatment I received for my actions. After what happened, I thought long and hard about what I should have done instead of what I did. Trying to work out where I'd gone wrong. As I did that, I noticed something. Something vitally important that I had failed to realize up until that point. After setting up the intelligence division, I began gathering information and using it to protect the Liberal. But thinking about it now, I didn't know the first thing about the nature of information at the time. Information isn't something that exists alone. It only exists when people use it and see it as something of worth. Furthermore, the value of that information can change radically depending on the position and perspective of those who look at it. I can't help but wonder if overlooking this simple fact was what caused my patriotism to start to become more of a force for harm than good. Somewhere along the line, I started to believe that only information I saw was valuable, was of any importance. And as a result, I ended up wanting power in order to compensate for the weakness of my own heart. Thinking back, I think what I really needed was a different perspective through which to view information. One separate from the military. One that doesn't see a country or people's way of life as a system or as numbers and absolutes. I needed to be collecting information that was advantageous to Liberal too, rather than cast it all aside. I needed to view us and the surrounding nations in a variety of lights while collecting a wide variety of information from a freer perspective. So you believe the company you are running now is capable of doing that? Yes, I do. I can't say for sure that this will allow me to avoid repeating my past mistakes. Perhaps there was something more important that I should have been doing before giving thoughts to any of this to begin with. But in the end, I came to the conclusion that Liberal needs a fresh perspective, and I then resolved to leave the army. If it needs a means to gather intel, it can make another intelligence division. That is for Brigadier General Bright to worry about, not me. Still, the civilian population is no such group or organization. It's never had one. I doubt anyone in the civilian world has ever thought to create one in order to gather and accurately analyze information either. That is why I, as a civilian like every other, chose to establish RNA research. Believing that I am the right person to be the first to do so. You truly don't have any intention of returning to... He's not even listening. He's got a one-track mind. Military? Military. Military? Military. You coming back? If I said there wasn't a part of me that longed to return to my days of active service, I would be lying. But I'm hoping that through this, I'll be able to become another eye by which to support this nation. I see my current occupation as a new way to show my love for my country. I wonder if that makes any sense. You're a coward. No doubt every word you're saying is objectively correct. That's how you've always been. There's never been room for rebuttal in your arguments. But Colonel, you're also no longer the man who swore to forge this kingdom's future with his own two hands. Goodbye, Colonel. We will never meet again. That's not true. That's not true at all, Sender. I've chosen the path I now walk, believing it to be right, certainly. But even I don't know for sure if what I'm doing is correct. Even now, I'm terrified of the possibility that I might be making the wrong choice. I worry that the road I walk might be the makings of yet another grave mistake. Just don't have the same power that Brigadier General Bright does. I really am hopeless. Sir? You didn't have to come out here in the rain. You should return to the office. You'll catch a cold staying out here much longer. Kanone, I'm sure he's just having trouble coming to terms with this new life, too. You just can't forget the fervent enthusiasm of the intelligence division, as if he doesn't feel like he belongs in the world that's come after it. The day will eventually come when he'll be able to understand what you said. Exactly what happened to me, you know. True enough, I suppose. You're right. Shall we be going then, Kanone? Yes, sir. I wasn't expecting to end up quite this soaked. Are you alright? I'm fine, don't worry about me. This actually brings back fond memories of the survival training I underwent back at the academy. I do think you should go and get changes into some tried clothes, though, sir. A little rain never hurt anyone. I don't believe I was half bad at my own survival training, you know. Even then... I cryptic call. Dallins did mention that he had some information of interest in his report earlier. Perhaps this relates to that? Sounds possible. Which would mean that something has happened over in the Republic. Yes, it's me. Can you please stop calling me that? Yes, that's right. Yes, yes. In the Eastern Quarter. I don't have anyone there yet, thinking about it. Alright, I'll look into it as best I can. You be careful, too. Has something happened? Another Jaeger Corps has entered the Eastern Quarter. A sizable one, too, the Red Constellation. Really? There seems to be a rather lot of activity on the Jaeger front of late. Their arrival makes it very likely that the power struggle there will begin to worsen, too. I doubt the old intelligence division network is going to be sufficient to fully stay on top of the situation. I think I may have to head there personally. I still have doubts about what I'm doing. Nothing about my love for my country has changed. Nothing at all. So is it even possible for me to find and walk the right path this time? Is it truly possible for any mortal to forge the correct path through life? I don't know, but all I can do is try to follow the path I believe to be right in hopes that I'm not mistaken. believing in those who have supported me and worked to right my wrongs. Sir, something wrong, sir? Oh, you're here, Kanone? I did tell you that you didn't need to come to see me off, you know. I did, but I'm afraid that simply won't do. Staying off their superiors is the duty of a subordinate. Perhaps in the military, but that's no longer the world we live in. There's no need to act like a soldier anymore. Oh, one more thing. Please do take good care of the things in the office while I'm gone. I think the odds of any large requests you'll struggle to handle without me coming in are fairly low, at least. Leave everything to me, sir. I'll be sure to handle every request that comes in with care and kindness. I'm well aware you'll always look forward to taking on small requests too, so they will be given the same high standard of service as any other. You know me too well. See, what on earth is Julius Bird doing here? Don't you just sit on his excellency's arms as if it's your own personal property? She's so jealous she wants to be on his arm. Please, Kanone, there's no need to glare at him like that. Also, please stop calling me your excellency. Richard then noticed that there was a note attached to Seek's leg. What's this? It's addressed to me. Richard took the memo from Seek's leg. This looks like a letter from HQ. As in military HQ? Why is the Royal Guards carrier Falcon bringing a message to you? Who knows? Its writer is a real slave driver, though. Thank you for delivering this, Sieg. Let him know that I accept his request. Sir, what was... See for yourself. Best of luck with your little trip. We'd like to know what the right constellation is up to, too, so we'd appreciate you looking into it for us on the side. Honestly, I hope you don't think this information is going to come cheap, Brigadier General. Covert. Is that the one? Is that the one from the first game? Lets me just go through enemies. 'Cause I would be down for that right now. Haze and information. Okay. That's... Hold on. Don't I have like... There. Can't read it. Unnecessary. What was the elemental value on it, though? 558. 5 Earth, 5... Oh. It has potential just because of the elemental value. Alright, I've done all these doors. I'm officially lost. Did you hear about the two bracers in high school? They went to Shining Prom together. Oh, I get it. I was like, what is this? I was like, oh. It's a shiny palm joke. Okay. I had a crossroads at the beginning. This is gonna lead to dead ends. The other one's going too long. Nice job, Pandora. Rude? If I didn't want to be opened, I would have taken a job as a coffin. Oh. Oh. Well, fuck it. This way leads to a chest. Acerbic tomatoes are people. Lol. It's made out of people. Is there like a Soylent Green movie? Because I'd watch that old movie if that existed. My Vulcan instructor told me I should use my chest voice more. Sometimes I wonder what it's like to live in a life where, like, some of the story beats that are very, like, obvious and cliche to us now have never been done before, and so they're, like, surprising and shocking when it happens. This place is, like, big and confusing. I'm so fucking lost. Okay, that's the way up. Now that I'm empty, have you considered depositing all your mirror inside? You know what song I have stuck in my head? Neither do I. This chest is covered with a thick layer of funky-smelling mildew. But you're gonna wear the crest charm anyway, aren't you? Probably, yeah. Think a little mildew's gonna dry me off. This chest contains the meaning of life. Sepith is the meaning of life. Crest charm. It's very meh. It's very meh. What happened to all the ones that are like, oh, here's plus 300. Now it's just like, here's plus 50. I feel like I'm getting like near-ish to the end of the game. And they're like, here's less stats than you've received at the beginning of the game. I feel like I've missed something. Yeah, definitely missed stuff along the way. Should have listened to my parents and become a cupboard instead. It's just as empty, but it smells pleasantly minty. Why? Why am I going all the way around? Fine, take it. I don't even want it anymore. This is where I came from. Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm fairly certain I went everywhere. Did I never put on these boots? I feel like I bought them and I just never put them on. I totally did. Wait, what? How did we get... Hold on, what's my defense bonus on this? 5%. I feel like not too long ago I had like 1,300 defense. Now I'm close to 2,000. Alright. Okay, you're the only one that has like an old armor. could just raise my attacks more if I wanted to like completely dump my defense. I mean, that's just better. I don't know why I'm not wearing that. I got the agility. You got the agility. Alright. I feel prepared. We're probably gonna fight Cassius. Old man. What time do you call this? You're late, all of you. Oh, is this Morgan? General Morgan? What is the meaning of all of this? I get dragged here by some bizarre masked hoodlums, stripped of my free will, and now I'm being used like some sort of puppet. This is humiliating. I've never been so damned infuriated in all my years. Well, it looks like he hasn't changed a bit. This old man sure has impressive vocal cords. Suppose getting angry won't do me any good. You all have my sympathies for the situation you've been forced into. Richard, I have plenty I want to say to you, and a lot I could say to you, but I'm not sure I'm the best person to do so, so I'll let you off for now. Thank you. Regardless, I think we've wasted enough time talking. There's no avoiding a battle between us. We may as well get started. Uses an axe? Oh, halberd. I'm not sure when I last saw one of those. Don't underestimate his weapon. In his hands, it is extremely deadly. Before the mechanization of the army began, that halberd claimed the lives of countless foes on the battlefield. I haven't had cause to wield this since the martial arts tournament 2 years ago, however. But if you struggle against an old man like me, your odds of success in the trials ahead are grim indeed. Don't hold back. Show me what you've got. He only has 2 ads. They have a lot of HP, I will admit. But, still only 2 of them. Can you be confused? We might find out someday. There's no way to avoid that crit, no? Well, kinda. I might take that crit with... probably Tita. I'm gonna do it. Ow! Oh, that's upsetting. They can be confused. Alright. Ren can take the other. Take the other. Get confused! I guess Richard can keep this. I think Ren's is a small AoE. No, I'll just take it. Oh, never mind. It's the giant one. I forgot I had Patermater. It hurts. Every time it hurts. I did not... Oh, did it KO him? These can be KO'd. These soldiers are, like, not immune to anything. It's kind of sad. I don't think he even fainted, but I'm gonna try. Yeah, I didn't think so. Hold up. 75,000? I was kind of hoping to take that crit, but... I mean, it's on the confused soldier, so I guess it doesn't matter that much. Holy fuck, and we're all fainted? We dead?
Unbelievable.
Look how many turns we've lost. Holy fuck. Okay. Okay. So that's not happening. Yeah, so okay, so I got that. So sleeping faint. I really only need one. I really only need Kevin because he can undo it for everyone immediately. It's a lower speed, but it's okay. That was a ridiculous ability. It almost one-shot everybody, and then it fainted everybody. I lost like 4 turns per person, and we were still fainted. But it is cool that the enemy soldiers, like the side soldiers, can be KO'd. They can be deathblowed. I think I'd rather confuse them, though. I like that a lot more. Because then they'll do damage for me. Okay, I'm gonna heal Kevin. Let's do a tier roll. I'm gonna mech up as well, just immediately.
Come on, everyone! Shazam!
I wonder if Tita gets like any status resistances for being in a mech. That'd be cool. There we go. They be confused. It's so silly how much damage I can do. Okay, I'm gonna Phantom Pain him. Ow. Okay, you can be stat down. That's good. Let's enfeeble. Okay, he's not even hitting Kevin this time. She can't be fainted when she's in her mech. Maybe she has mech resistances. So she can't be fainted or slept. Things of that nature. I'm gonna get... Where's that normal status? I want to get Ren up. She is... I really want her to cast, like, Enfeeble and shit. That would be nice.
I'll save you!
Okay. I do need to clock him down as well. Wish I got like all of his CP back. It's insane. Not one attack. Now we do a lot of damage, though, because he has no defense. This is so ridiculously OP. He does so much damage so quickly. And then these can be KO'd, so I'll just do Death Screen. Yeah. LOL. Ow. True Luminous Divider. Oh my god, now I just got even better. Well, that's something of a relief. Perhaps you might be able to pull off a miracle with that strength. And our final foe is who I fear it is. Indeed it is. No matter how strong he may be, he is human like the rest of us. No man is invincible. Pour everything you have into the battle, and you may yet be able to defeat him. Still, I'm a little disappointed. The thought that I may actually be defeated in battle, and I won't be able to see it happen, is a frustrating one. Should we ever meet again, I'd like to know how the battle went. Sounds like we're in for a fight, for the fight of our lives. Suspect this was always an inevitability, especially as long as I'm here. I may not be in any position to ask, but I appreciate it if you would all lend me your strength. This is like the third time you said this in this fortress. We're doing it. Battle should allow me to finally put the past behind me. I can't win it alone. To play like that, how could we refuse? So we get to fight the legendary hero the professor was so scared of, huh? I can hardly wait to see what he's like. I don't know whether that'll be of any use, but I'm not gonna run away. I'm gonna try and do what I can to help too. The next opponent is perhaps the strongest in the land. No underhanded tricks will work against him. Our only hope is to do as the general said and pour everything we have into fighting him. May the goddess smile upon us. The only downside to Richard is, like, I'm never gonna use his S-Craft. Because it's better to not use it. Like, it's way better to not use it. So that's unfortunate. His S-Craft is actually pretty strong. It could be a good finishing move.
Prepare to meet your king.
Lol.
I'll save you!
I had a turn note that says chest number 53 was here. Was he? What did I have here before? I think it was something that had various stats. Might have been the T anklet, actually. Specifically for the speed. It's only 4 speed. I might as well just keep that. Enemies here do like to faint. If only it'd come with an explosive trap. I hope you at least made sure to not leave fingerprints on the crime scene. so many doors. No! Surprise attack, no! This attack is so bad.
I'll save you!
Oh, why does Richard have to fall on a guard? That did damage. What the fuck?
We did it!
I was expecting him to have a huge attack boost on that. Did you know the average human body contains enough bones to make an entire human skeleton? Did you? It's an interesting fact. There are mustard stains in the chest. Sounds unrealistic. I mean, maybe. Oh, the yin yang. I have a cousin in Arabonia. He doesn't talk much. Nope, Joshua isn't here. Why would he be in a chest? This feels like the correct way, yeah. Give me loot or give me death. Okay, I believe I finished this floor as well. I feel like I need to go back and double check a little bit, but... Yeah, no, that's fine. Alright. We're fighting the famed Cassius Bright. It is time. You made it, I see. Brigadier General. I thought the ordeal revolving around the Aioli was over, but it looks like that was premature of me. I doubt even Ragnard saw this coming. What about you and the Gralzorder, Kevin? Did you? Nope, it took us completely by surprise. Although I can't say for sure whether the bigwigs at the top of the congregation for the sacraments had any idea this might happen. I do wonder. Well, I suppose there's no point in debating that now anyway. Let's get down to business to defeat the Guardians. If you defeat me, you can move on. If you can't, the road ahead will remain forever closed. I wonder what Estelle would be saying in this conversation. Kind of curious. I'm not curious enough to go back and actually do it, but kind of curious. Of course, you already know as much, don't you? Indeed, we came fully resolved to deal with what we knew was waiting for us. There's also Julia would say a thing. There were so many people that would say a thing in this conversation, I feel like. Defeating you will allow me to finally cut down my hesitations and move forward, and for that reason I will hold back nothing. That's what I wanted to hear. By the way, Tita, is it true your parents have come home? Oh, yes, it is, just recently. Did you know my mom and dad? I do, your father in particular. He helped me out an awful lot, but back during my early days of being a bracer. They must be pretty worried about you, all the more reason you have to return safely. Maybe everybody has a conversation with them. What's the funny stare, young lady? You're a real monster, aren't you? I should be able to sense how strong you are, why can't I? I manipulate both the void and the helix as my form. What? Suddenly this is Dragon Ball Z. Ren's like, I can't sense your power. He's like, I suppress it. Well, what does it mean, helix, void and helix? What the fuck is that about? You might be a genius, but even you won't be able to get a handle on my capabilities so easily. Well, I've got the chance. You could drop by our house with Estelle and Joshua sometime. We'd welcome you with open arms. Why would I ever want to do that? Well, I think that's enough talking. It's time we got started. So I'm sure you understand already. I couldn't hold back even if I wanted to. So, Richard, I've only one thing to say to you. Yes, sir. Defeat me, that is all. Okay. I have a feeling he's going to be rather quick. 88,800 health. Understands the true nature of all things. Okay. Do you understand I can go stupidly fast? I should heal. Can't heal Richard, unfortunately, but I should heal. Should also... I should mech up.
Come on,
I also want to stay being healed. So... do I have any speed food? I do!
On go!
Is that all? Is that all you're doing? Alright, you do a clock down. I almost want to save some of my CP for Feeble. I also don't know if I can stat him down. I suppose I'll find out. That's unfortunate. I'm gonna just heal all for Richard.
All right, get ready.
And then it hits oh no, it hits everybody. I'll be like, it hits everyone but Richard now. Jesus.
Crap, this isn't good.
We had defense up as well. Okay. Hopefully you can't do that constantly. Just gonna do this because I feel like he's gonna die, so I'd rather use it.
Sakura Blue. Fallen warriors gather. Sakura, morning moon.
I appreciate how much damage that does. How much damage that does. Even though there's no, like, come on. Even though there's no crit on it. Alright, it's Apolos. Red. That's bad. That's very bad. Now we can one-shot people, I feel like. I was just thinking, I don't want to be clumped up.
This isn't good. Unbelievable.
Okay. We try easy. Oh, this is... Okay, this is this fight. This is this fight in the game, where it's just like, hey... It's probably the hardest fight in the game. This is this game's low fight. Hold on. I still don't know if he can be stat downed. I didn't even get a chance to cast it. Does that hit everyone no matter what? It doesn't... I feel like it just hits everyone. It doesn't matter if we're clumped or not. Right, this is why I like cast Zodiac and I needed to heal, so I didn't even get a chance to... Okay, I'm gonna go for Clock Down first. I need to know if he can be stat downed before I do anything else. And then we're too far apart, we can't heal Richard, and then it becomes awkward.
Come on,
There's no point in trying to blind, because I know that won't work. I'm just gonna move into it. Be healed. I'm gonna move forward. Okay. He can be stat up. He can stat up himself, but he's not gonna get stat down. Okay. I highly doubt he's susceptible to anything. It'd be interesting if he was. Also, I forgot that knocks back. That actually might be very good. Because if he has to keep, like, getting to the party, he keeps having to spend a turn just walking towards us. That could be a huge advantage. So here's some speed. We need to stay, like, healed. Okay, no, it doesn't hit everyone. Lightning Flash doesn't automatically hit every single person. I'm gonna... Let's craft this. Well, this sucks. He's dead, isn't he? Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Well, those goes all of its buffs and his CP. Like, I want to keep attacking, but I also just need to not be low HP. Wow! Fucking stop, maybe?
Good.
I think the S-Craft... I think Ren S-Crafting was bad, because it's like, it took so long for her to have a turn. Do I have any reason to do any of these? No. Unless one of them does more damage. I actually don't know. I need to pay attention to some numbers here. I need to re-Zodiac now. This is fucking annoying. I'm gonna clock up Kevin. So he can heal him. Oh, never mind. Dead. Will I keep Kevin alive? powering up. She really didn't need to power up. Just FYI. Okay. Yeah, no, I'll just... No, I can't even fucking reach! Hit the attack. Okay. I just need to hope he doesn't do the thing. Just don't do the thing. What can I do to keep everyone alive? Not much? He's probably got super high dex. I don't know if buffing agility is even gonna matter. Just block up. Just buff yourself. I don't think Kevin's gonna get a Zodiac off at this point. I have a speed. Here, you can have speed. I'd like you to live. Oh my god, 199 and there's a crit. Of course. I think this will be better. Give that to Richard. Alright. I feel like Tita is just like healing herself more than anything else. Just like she's never even attacking. Just using some items. Just tanking all the shit. Let's have a chance to do a little bit of damage here. I want a Zodiac, but I'm also just gonna Earth Wall. I feel like at least one person needs to have Earth Wall on it at all times, in case he does his Phoenix thing again. If he does the Phoenix thing with Strength up, that one-shots everyone. Just period. Okay, you need to heal yourself. I have more fish skewers? Fuck yeah. Get some speed. Some heals on over there. And then you, I guess you could throw up another Zodiac. I don't want to die. Okay, just do these. 10,000. 10,000's enough. Famous last words. 10,000's enough. Okay, I do want to pay attention to damage. She's been doing like 4,300. If I do this, slightly less. I don't know if that's just a random roll. You're buffing again? I guess I can just Earth Guard. Ah! We're very hurt. Very, very hurt. Thanks to Richard's bullshit speed, you know, he's getting pretty low. Oh, Kevin's dead. That sucks.
This isn't good.
If I see a crit in the turn order, I'm definitely just gonna S-craft with Richard. Well, not definitely, but I most likely will. That one knocks him back. I don't really need to knock him back right now. He can't. He's on the edge, so it doesn't really matter. He's basically on the edge. So many turns. I haven't even had a chance to, like, damage him with a spell. I could do it now. I should just Earth Wall just in case, though. Actually, I'll just Earth Guard myself. Let's do some damage. Let's do an energy drain. I think I have enough damage. I can just S-craft and he'll die. Let's do it. I think it'll do. I think by default it does 13k.
As clouds fall, Sakura bloom. Fallen warriors gather in the evening gloom, and I present to you your doom. Sakura's morning moon!
Ooh. 9.5. Well, he dead now.
Scary.
Second try. Divine Blade's Emblem. I think all those rumors about his strength were underselling him. We did it. Congratulations, that was a well-earned victory. So, Richard, have you finally been able to clear aside your hesitations? I believe so. No matter where life may end up taking me, the swordsmanship I learned from you will always have a place and a use. As such, I intend to keep following the path I have chosen for myself, pride in my heart. Well said. Although I can't pretend not to be a tad disappointed. If you'd returned to the army, I could have piled all my work onto you and Sid. Looks like I'm not going to be able to retire anytime soon. Afraid not. But know this. As my final duty as a member of the military, I will resolve this crisis and return everyone to the real world. I've no doubt of that. I'll be counting on you. Regardless, my time here is short, so I'll make this brief, Kevin. By now, you must have a fairly good idea what the Lord of Phantasma is, correct? Yeah, I just need one last push to be completely certain. Probably get that push in the next area, too. I see. It's not really my place to say anything more to you. So I'd ask only that you not forget this. No man is an island, no matter how much they may wish to isolate themselves from others. No one can live their life truly alone. Oh. Oh. Well, we have one area remaining. After what we've accomplished here, I'm not sure we have anything to fear. Yup. I've said this before, but I'll say it again. Richard is OP as fuck. OP as fuck. I was expecting that to take more tries. But, you know. Richard's OP as fuck and gets like 1,000 turns. I don't know what I would have done if I never discovered Richard's speed thing. Oh, I don't actually care. That was a mistake. I also don't know which one's the last one. Might be this one, actually. Oh, it is. My lord's place, I, the Schwartz Ritter, do decree, here lies the Black Ark. Place your hand on this monument, the orphan of a lost village among your number. Will that be Joshua? So, like, the obvious replacement is Richard, but I don't want to replace Richard. I like Richard. We'll see how it goes stat-wise.
Let's move out.
Sounds like the final area is where the Schwartz Ritter's waiting for us then. Wonder why you would want me to go though. It's all. Oh my god. All we know is he does. What's the verdict? Up for it? Naturally, I'll be accepting his invitation. We should head back as soon as we've made preparations. I'll be fine. All we can do now is keep going. Ooh. Okay. I think the only thing I need to take off of Richard is the headband. Well, the tiger heart and the headband. So I'll probably just use those. And the ninja boots. I will take those. Just have some force skaters. Just in case I don't have another better item or armor. Ninja! Alright. Okay. Let's just start from scratch here. I feel like I have enough spare gems. I don't have to, like, undo Richard's thing. Oh, I need to upgrade his shit. There we go. Okay. Let's start with the Onyx Gem. And... trying to put him into the physical role. He's not going to do as much damage as Richard, for sure. Or Tita when she's in her mech. Granted, he is like 15 levels behind, but... He would be at 2200, I think, if he was the same level. So it'll turn out okay, but... every time I have to cough or sneeze, I have this moment of indecision in my arm, because it's like, do I reach up to, like, cover my mouth and stuff like I'm used to? Or do I just reach for my mute button? And every time I go halfway, I'm like, oh. It's really unfortunate. Supposed to just go with death. Even though it won't work most of the time. It's mostly for the elemental value, really. I don't have any more attack gems, really? 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 The way I had it set up, Richard didn't cast any spells ever. so I don't even have to think about. I have all the spells I need. I don't have to think about it. Do I want to move? I don't think I need to move. He's definitely gonna want to hit because he fucking sucks. I hit 5. Do I even have enough Mirage? Barely. I have 2 of these? Whatever. What does he currently have spell-wise? Let's say I gave him a cast too and just been like, hey, what if you also had some spells? Like, what if he also had Enfeeble? Then I wouldn't have to have Ren take a turn out to cast Enfeeble. What do I need for that? It's a lot of Mirage. 21 Mirage, 12 Space. 3 Water, 3 Wind. I don't have anything for Space. I mean, if I do I have to do like an EP cut. And then I still need some wind. Which, unless I had like a water and wind thing, which I don't think exists. Oh, kinda, but it's not enough. I don't think it's... Yeah, I don't think it's possible. Like, he would have to have Divine Eye. In order to make that work. Yeah, he can't have Enfeeble, so fuck that. Never mind. Is there anything else that would be useful on him? Phantom Pain, maybe, but... Yeah. Whatever. You don't need spells. I got HP, I got attack, I got hit. He's got minus art defense things, so he just won't have art defense. Makes me think I should give him impede at least. Somebody has a good impede. Might be Richard. Pretty sure I have like the impede. I think I have 1 impede gem. Probably Richard. Yeah. Alright. Just remember that. That's what that is. If I move the wood in the Mirage Gem, then he'll have the option of some shit heals. He's got some shit heals, but he has heals. Hit gem, and then... I'm gonna miss that 2500 attack, I'll tell you that. I guess physical. I'm all good, I think. It's the best you can be currently. I want to make some food. Those skewers are actually good. I'm glad I had those. Luscious orange and ripe apple. I do want some amazing sparkling because it's strength and defense 20. Comes in handy when I don't have time to cast Zodiac. That's 4 of those. I got a few of those. I got a few of those. I got some of those. Let's make some fondues. Some KOs. If I run out of celestial bombs, these will come in handy. And this just cures all status. Oh, it needs fresh herbs. Can I buy fresh herbs? Is that somehow a monster drop? Oh no, I can. Cure all the status. Any status you want. Are there foods I like have that I haven't learned yet? I saw cased in jelly. Buy meso fish. Great. I think I've learned all the foods I have. Pretty sure. At least all the good ones. Yeah, I think so. Alright. Let's go to the last area. Plate 6. See how many levels he gets. Pretty good. Won't say no to 3 more levels. Alright, the black arc makes me assume we're going to the Liber arc. Which means I have to go through the entirety of the Liber arc. Or maybe it's just the tower? Oh, it's the ship. Right, it was it called the Black Ark? No, it was called... Oh, I don't remember what it was called, but... The Glories, that's what it was. So much for the Crimson Arc. Now it's all black like a nasty crow. Maybe it ate something burned and changed its color? Well, at least we know what the Black Arc is referring to now. It looks like it's the same size as the original Glories. Has the same layout, too. We can't be sure until we actually go inside and look around, though. Looks like it's going to be a barrel of laughs, although we should have figured as much since it's our last area to go through and all. It'll most likely be full of Ouroboros archaisms, just like the laboratory was, too. You know the drill. Everything's immune to everything. That's the drill. Hold up, I've done all the moon doors and yet... What's going on here? It's a lot of bosses. I wonder how many drops I missed out on. Those mechs had a lot of +2 things. I wonder if they were any good. Any new stuff? No. Yeah, as long as it's not like, you know, KO 35. These are all immune, but still. I should probably, they're all immune to blind as well. The time on hits, like the blind is good, but like, where's my dual strike there? Excuse, oh right. You want to use magic. Is there still a map? There might not be a map still. It's you? It's really you? I'm such a huge fan. Will you sign my chest? Hey, I stole this first. Behind you. I will not look behind me. I kind of just did. Just like looked at my own camera feed. I'm like, oh, yeah. Looking behind me. Do I want to wear the gargan? I do. I'm gonna go to the center first. Go to these tiny rooms. Because I know these tiny rooms are just like chest rooms. Hashtag treasure chest life. That's a pretty early Twitter joke. This is what, when did Twitter come out? This is a legit question. Hold on. I also didn't read that chest thing. Hold on. I'm very curious now. Twitter came out 2006. Okay. That's a pretty early hashtag joke. Because this game's 2007. Twitter would have just been created. Of course, it didn't really get any. It took like a few years, but you know. That's pretty. Unless though it's like the localization happened later. I guess the localization probably happened later, but. This chest has cursed you with the insatiable urge to check all other empty chests. Joke's on you, I already had that curse. Why are you leaving me open? I'm starting to be cold. The belt is like, yeah, auto CP up. That would be good for Kevin. I have him on the defense right now. I forgot he has like good arts. Forgot I gave him good arts. I'm thinking Kevin can't like do damage with spells, and he can. He's losing. He would lose. He only loses 1 speed, so that's good. Defense, don't care. Arts is only 50. Our defense, don't care. Move? Still has 4. There's a note. Beware the carnivorous bookshelf. Okay. What are you looking at? Cascade of freshly hatched spiders pours from the chest. No! Now. 18k defense up? Oh, that's pretty good. Any other tiny rooms? No. Wait, oh, I didn't even... I almost missed this room. Okay. Please do not disturb the sleeping mimics. But I wanna... What if that... Okay, what if that was official lore for all mimics? They're just sleeping there, and you, like, rudely wake them up, and that's why they're pissed and try to eat you. Also, you're hungry when you first wake up. Guess what my favorite tree is? Chestnut. Get it? Ha ha ha. I hate my life. Were you the one that made me feel empty inside? That goes upstairs. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Check out all the upper rooms. No worries, I won't tell anyone about your theft. After all, chests do not speak. I'm officially lost. Okay, that gets me to the complete other side.
That's that. Let's move out.
It can be KO'd? Hold up. Hold the fucking phone. Why do they gotta be in alphabetical order? Scarlet Lear. They could be anything. They just can't be stat down. Ooh. That's refreshing. Ninja garb. Could I be even? And a kitty suit. Reflective robe. These all sound good. There's a lot of equipment I'm just not getting because I'm not bothering to like grind drops. Right, the Vogels don't have much. Gotta get 16. Yeah, kitty suit. 16 kitty suits. Everyone kitty suit. That basically means I'm just gonna take every opportunity to. I don't want Calamitous Blast. Every opportunity to fight these things. Oh, his strength down. It's like, why do you do no damage? Yeah, those just go across. Get the feeling we've already met. Say, you got a twin by any chance? No, but I think you do. Several hundred of them, in fact. In fact. Lol.
All right, what's next?
It's nice fighting anarchism that... Ooh, I got the reflective robe. Resists arts. Oh, okay, it doesn't actually reflect arts, it just gives you 1,000 art defense. Still. If I encounter a fight where there's a lot of magic going on, I will put this on. Somebody. Unfortunately, that's still not the case in this game. It's still very rare. There are very few enemies that cast spells. I think I went everywhere? So many little hallways. Yes, I did. Okay. This one's even bigger. Please tell me I can get into those little rooms in the middle, please. Please. Whose door is this? Only those who have struggled through countless battles. 400. We did it! Yes. I wonder how many battles we have fought. I find the average JRPG like this, you end up fighting close to 1,100-1,200 battles. This is usually what happens for me. Whenever I can see the stat. All these general ones are probably usually pretty short as well. Yeah, because it's a thing like this, where it's like, here's information. Report on something. The attack on Erebonia's Bracer Guilds. In S12012, I don't remember what year we're even on. I constantly have to be reminded. Anyway, many of the branches of the Bracer Guild in Erebonia came under attack in quick succession. The perpetrators were an armed group, but all else about them was unknown, and the guild, along with all connected to it in the nation, fell into a state of confusion. Before long, the orbital communications network in the capital was rife with calls and messages, and the situation grew increasingly grave. From intelligence, First Subdivision, General Staff Office. At dawn yesterday, the capital's guild houses were completely destroyed by powerful explosives. According to the second subdivision's analysis, the explosives were likely set directly below those buildings in the city's underground waterways. Judging by explosives used and means employed, this was the work of professionals, currently working to confirm the locations of potentially dangerous persons within the country. From 3rd to 1st. It was you! How dare you, Everett? A Jaeger member has been found among those suspected of entering the country illegally, confirmed to be responsible for logistics in the Jester Jaeger Corps. Keep an eye on other members of the same corps in the country. Bracers to bracers. At dawn today, the guild houses in Heimdallr came under attack. We are unable to contact the bracers charged with overseeing them. We request the aid of high-ranking bracers. This is urgent. We repeat, this is urgent. See, if I knew what year this was, I could help put some context, because Olivier's thing was all about going to Heimdallr. Bracer Guild here in Erebonia has sent a message to the guild's Gransel branch. Judging by the content of the message, at least one high-ranking bracer will be entering Erebonia in the coming days. We request they be pursued and put under strict surveillance upon arrival. Two days after the assaults began, Cassie's Bright S-Rank arrived in the Imperial capital. Oh! This is why Cassius disappeared in the first game. He assumed the post of provisional representative of the Erebonian Guild. After doing so, he assessed the damage to the guilds and called for the bracers assigned to them, who had become scattered in the chaos, to reconvene outside the city. He also ordered a halt to all orbital communications to prevent interception by the enemy. By this point, guilds in 6 cities had been attacked, and the Bracer Guild in Erebonian was beginning to struggle to function. The branches that had not yet been attacked requested the army's protection. However, they seemed to be in no hurry to grant their support, making it clear that they could not be counted upon. Meanwhile, the provisional representative was able to estimate the rough location of the enemy supply base from their movements up to that point, and after choosing a small number of bracers who were familiar with that area, he sent them to try and find it. His reasoning for going with this approach was that he had concluded the enemy would have to build a supply base inside the country because of how strict Erebonia's border controls are. It did not take long for his lose the battle but win the war strategy to produce results. The bracer sent by Liberal's Guild is confirmed to be one Cassius Bright. Bright is an S-rank bracer whose file is under subdivision, has been rated as a level 4 threat, the second highest level possible. He is also the man believed to have commanded the counteroffensive against the Imperial Army during the 100 Days War. It may potentially pose a threat to national security, so he's being carefully watched. Attempt to track Cassius Bright failed. Current whereabouts are unknown. However, as requested by HQ, we have not raised the alert level and have left it as it stands. Several bracers are currently traveling aboard a train. We believe them to be taking part in some kind of operation. 6 bracers assaulted the Jaeger's base. The Jaegers inside the base were apprehended. We have identified them to be members of the Jester Jaeger Corps. The discovery of the enemy's base revealed it was a Jaeger Corps known as Jester who was behind the attacks. After this, however, the Jaeger's movements became much more passive and the two sides entered a deadlock. The stalemate continued for roughly 2 months. During this time, the guild representative made contact with the intelligence division and began preparing for an operation that would ultimately allow him to bring the trouble to an end. CB has made contact with a member of our subdivision currently in the process of confirming. Target CB has proposed a joint operation, intending to meet him again at the specified date and time. Strategic analysis of the Bracer Guild attack. What eventually broke the deadlock was a brilliant strategy devised by CB. Having successfully made contact with a member of the intelligence division, he made them send a message to HQ in the hopes it would be intercepted by the enemy. What happened was exactly that. From the message, they were able to deduce the time and place the next meeting would be happening and set about plotting his assassination. Exactly what CB hoped would happen. During the meeting, CB had also given said intelligence division member an encoded message. It contained detailed plans for an operation in which the Imperial Army would defeat the Jaegers after they had been lured out by false information. The General Staff Office chose to go ahead with the proposed plan after a joint operation with the Bracer Guild. The Jaegers who had gathered to assassinate CB were surrounded and forced to surrender. Furthermore, the remnants of their forces who were in other bases were also defeated after the initial prisoners gave up their locations. Several months after the trouble began, Jester was completely dismantled. Oh, good job, Cassius. Raising the threat level of Cassius Bright, effective immediately. Henceforth, will be regarded as a level 5 threat. He poses a severe threat to national security and must be placed under strict surveillance if he ever enters the country again. Confirmed that the surveillance target left the country today. His departure was without incident. Handing control over the mission over to our foreign agencies. Transmission over. GSO Special Investigative Department, His Excellency the Imperial Chancellor. We have also confirmed CB's departure. We shall continue to pursue him, but he has not shown any suspicious behaviors to date. We have yet to confirm any interactions between him and the minstrel. Will continue to follow their movements. Okay. Well, it's nice to have an explanation of what the hell Cassius was doing the entire first game. So we got to Yogged armor. Ooh, strength up. Losing all my decks, though. I will do this for the raw attack, but I'm giving up the CP for a dex thing. Oh, I forgot about the Divine Blade. How much am I getting? Hold on, let me just undo this. Okay, it's 30 attack. 100 defense, 50 arts. No idea for art defense. I think it's probably like... What do I have? Over 100 art defense. About 15 speed, 100 dex, 4 or 5 agility, and a movement. It's pretty good. It's just like an overall good one. Do I give up the raw attack for the speed? Oh no, I don't have to give up the raw attack. The raw attack's on the fucking armor, never mind. It gives me the dex I wanted, so fuck yeah. Forgot I got that. What am I doing on doors? I have all the bonuses, right? Alright. How many are left? There's only 2 store doors left and 1 sun door. Sun door! Well, he lost his CP generation, but whatever. It doesn't really, I don't really give a fuck. I forgot what I was doing for a sec. Joshua isn't leveling faster, even though he's getting like 1,000 per battle. Let's do a stone hammer. So why not? A firebolt.
Not bad.
Does plenty of damage. Well, that's unfortunate. How much damage did I take from that? Oh, that's actually a lot. Does that mean there's no way to get into the little rooms? Okay, so I want to go down. I'm gonna go completely down, then in the center, go back up. Oh, not all the gates are up. If you're gonna take all that out, the least you can do is take care of the dust. I just got an achievement for chest tracker? Hold on. Carefully examine nearly every chest. What does it mean, nearly every chest? What about every chest? Is there no every chest achievement? Apparently there's something called Abyss Fiends. Is there like a post game? Is there a post game with Abyss Fiends? Alright, whatever. Apparently only some of these are up. Well, I got the chest achievement, so that's cool. Have you met my cousin Chester? Last I heard, he was living a few dungeons over. Maybe. Where am I going? Oh, hold on. Is there a switch somewhere? Do I go way on the end? Oh, I go way on the end. Wait, poison? The fuck? Yay, little rooms! What? How do I? What? Oh. Oh, Gilbert, you suck. Why does this have to happen to me? If I could just unravel the mysteries of this world and report it to the Ouroboros, my promotion would have been guaranteed. This is all their fault. Of course it is. All this is their fault. How in Ideas' name did you end up captured here? You? How did you all get here? You came to laugh at me, didn't you? I bet you did. We totally forgot you were even here. So what, you got whisked away here the same way you ended up in the forest? As a matter of fact, yes. This appears to be another recreation of a real place just like the capital was. As I was starting to take in my surroundings, I was surrounded by Vogels and knocked out by electric shocks. Then when I woke up, I found myself here. Must have been a blast. Seems pretty mentally drained. Hold on, Gilbert. If we mess with the panel over there, we should be able to disable this bear and get you out of here. Forget it. Leave me be. Even if by some miracle I manage to make it out of this world, I'll just end up as Lord Campanella's plaything again. As if a guy like me had any real shot of being promoted in Ouroboros. Why did I ever get my hopes up? Poor guy's tripped up in a spiral of negativity. I can't help but feel kind of sorry for him. I don't think you're wrong, though. After all, this is a world on a higher plane that's beyond any technology the society has. I bet the 13 factories would be over the moon if they had someone to tell them all about it. You really think so? Wait. Lady Wren? What brings you here? You didn't come here to finish me off because you think I betrayed Ouroboros, did you? Oh, I wasn't aware you'd betrayed Ouroboros. Dealing with traitors isn't usually part of my job. I can make a special exception for you if you want. I'm so glad Ren is here. I didn't betray anyone on purpose. Alright, that's enough, Ren. Don't bully the poor guy too much now. Okay, fine, fine. Get rid of this damn bear and get me out of here, please. You really are something special. I'm only doing this because I want chests. Alright, I can't fucking see. It's so weird. Like, the menu just suddenly fails for controller support. I could just not, but I'm gonna. I'm free, I'm free! The goddess has not forsaken me after all. You wouldn't believe he was asking to be left alone a minute ago, would you? Keep in mind that this hardly spells a victory over me, though. Ordinarily, I wouldn't feel compelled to thank my enemies no matter what they did. But I'll make an exception just this once and give you this. Oh, okay, I probably had to then. It's the very latest glorious security card. It's something I was given back in the real world before coming here, though, so who knows if it'll actually be used? Who knows? That's not my problem. Bid you all farewell. Next time we meet, we'll once again be foes. Don't expect any mercy. There he goes. I think I can see why Campy's taking such a liking to him. Despite what he said, Kevin, I think we may actually be able to use the security card here. I was thinking the same thing. If we pass anywhere it looks like we can use it, let's give it a whirl. I'll see you in court. Will you, though? This chest's interior was professionally decorated. Professionally decorated. There's so many chests on this ship. You've seen the most secret part of my body. It's so embarrassing! Gary was here. Ash is a loser. Wow. Wow. Don't you know greed? This one has the 7 deadly sins. Don't care. Anyone need a storage chest? I charge cheap. When I was told I needed to lose weight, this was not what I had in mind. Making changes from the Japanese script. How treacherous. Let's see if a lighter is any good. Strength 50, and that's it. That's it. You think I could use an inner paint job? Ooh. Oh, why was I born by a wooden container? Ooh, another 100 attack. Not that I need it, but... The Eternal Abyss amocks you? The Eternal Abyss amocks you. There actually isn't much of a difference between my casters and my attackers in terms of physical attack here. Another headband. Hope the next chest locks you up and throws away the key. While an empty chest is good for sitting and resting, come sit down and rest. Sit down and rest. There was a treasure here, it's gone now. Alright, I'm pretty sure I've done this whole area. Pretty sure. Should really have the drop one on. Watch me just encounter a boss all of a sudden. Would have thought the card we were given earlier would actually work. Could this be a coincidence or something more? We should be able to go down to the hangar now. Let's get going. Let's just... Do I have any of the... I think I have knight armor already. I think that's what Tita's wearing. I swear I had something. Oh, I have knight sabatons. Alright, there's gonna be a boss. There must be. Doesn't matter. He's on a guard turn. Alright, they did. Can I get on these? No. Oh, yeah. Is Cast 3 a thing yet? No. I feel compelled to check the shop, but... yeah, there's not. There's nothing. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Alright, well, we got a boss fight coming up. Before I do this fight, I'm gonna take a quick break. Get up, stretch my legs, all that good shit. So I will be right back. Alright, let's do this boss fight. It's fucking Gilbert, isn't it? Oh. That would have been kind of funny. You just freed me, and now let's fight. Ha 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 ha. Don Kyle? Even you guys are being used, huh? That's how it looks. The whole situation's too much for my dumb brain to get a handle on, to be honest. I just know we gotta do what we gotta do. What he said, I don't think there's any point in thinking too hard about it anyway. Better to just get it over with so you can move on. Makes things easier for all parties involved, yeah? Good to see you hanging in there, Joshua. How's the whole trip been working out for you? Very well, thanks. I hear your delivery company's been taken off. Well, we can't afford to be lazy when we've got a debt to Her Majesty to repay. All the more reason you need to get everything squared away here and get back out to the real world. We can't do it without Josette. Yeah, she's the one who handles all our accounts, you know. If we were forced to make do without her, we'd flop within a month. Yeah, that sounds about right. We're ready to go on our side. That's a lot. Thanks for being so cool about this. We're not gonna be holding back. What do they got? 20k. Still uses poison, okay. I'm debating on just S-crafting immediately. I only get 2 people. I mean, I can get 2 people. Oh, flicker. Well, you'd think I could hit 3. Flicker's cheaper. Also, the main guy can't. I'd rather Zodiac and then have Kevin do his thing. Question is, do I clock down or do I just nuke? Let's just nuke them. I feel like 2 or 3 calamitous, like 3 calamitous blasts will kill them. So that may as well be it. I wonder if they can be blinded as well.
Prepare to meet your doom.
I'm just gonna do this.
I hold in my hand the chalice of the rights active on
Let's do this.
Prepare to meet your doom.
You can be KO'd as well. They're basically all melee except for Dawn. I could have just Petrosphered in retrospect, just like Petrosphere, and they just move 1. And then they can't do anything. We're nuking them pretty good in general anyway. There's ailments and snap down. I mostly just want to cure the poison. I also want to do damage.
Prepare to meet your doom.
See ya. We have tons of AoE, so I was like, when I saw this, I just thought, not worried in the slightest. I'll heal this turn, get rid of that poison. Energy drain. I didn't even have to mech up or anything. I didn't even feeble either. Poison ×2, such a cookie ×2. Oh yeah, I would definitely get more dialogue with Josette, but eh. These conversations are kind of pointless. I don't think anything interesting would have been said, I'm gonna be honest. I just don't think it would have. It just would have been more words. Because, like, we're kind of saying the same thing over and over and over. It's like, oh yeah, we're a puppet. Good luck. We don't want to fight, but we have to. We won't hold back. Let's do this. I'm just like... The only interesting one was Cassius. Oh, then it's like, oh yeah, watch your backs because it gets even harder. It's just like, they keep saying the same thing over and 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 over. Just so like... And that's when I was like, oh yeah, how's your company going? Oh yeah, the company's good. It's like, I don't fucking care. Like I'm not that invested in their whole. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff in this game. Strengthened? Oh, that's cool. No, I'm never gonna. She was never good. I'm never gonna use her. They might not be the real Dawn and Kyle, but they're just like them. They seem like more people who are too nice for their own good. They'd probably give Estelle a run for her money. They sound like such nice people. Either way, we should be able to access the forecastle. Yeah, this third installment of the series has been very hit and miss for me so far. Because there are times where I'm like, I really just don't give a fuck, and they just keep talking. I have heard that complaint from other people, just like, there's too much talking in this. There is. But like I've said before, it's just like, it did enhance the story, but also like, it enhanced the story. We're not getting story, we're just getting like, pleasantries, niceties, and like side stuff. And like, some of the side stuff is interesting, but like, the treasure chest is open in a forest and there's no adventurer there to check it. Is it still empty?